Hello, everyone. My name is Alex, and today we're talking about something that affects us all. That is the bank. Whether it's for savings, loans, or just keeping your money safe. Banking is a big deal, part of life. But to be honest, it may feel a little overwhelming. That's why I brought in amazing people to break it all down. Joining us today is Shara, a financial coach and expert in making banking easy and stress-free. Shara, thank you for being here.
Thank you for coming to me. Thank you, Alex. I'm very excited to be involved in this. Banking doesn't have to be complicated, and I'm here to show everyone how easy it is.
Let's start with the basics, Shara. What's the number one thing you need to know about banking for someone just starting out?
Good question. The first thing to understand is that banks are here to keep your money safe. When you open a savings or current account, your money is protected and insured. Plus, it's safer than keeping cash under your mattress.
Granted, unless you lived in the 1800s, banks were definitely the way to go. But what is the difference between a savings account and a current account?
Good. A checking account is for your everyday expenses, like paying bills or buying groceries. A savings account, on the other hand, is for setting aside money for future use. Think it is your rainy day fund.
I understand. So, save equals future, check equals now. It makes sense. Let's talk about mistakes. What mistakes do people make when it comes to banking?
Oh, there are a few things, but one was a large overdraft. Spend more money than you have in your account. The bank will charge you. Therefore, it is important to keep an eye on your balance.
Overdraft fees are the worst. And how can anyone avoid it?
It's easy. Most banks now have mobile apps that let you check your balance at any time. Set up alerts so you'll be notified if your account is running low.
Very clever. Another thing I've heard is that people have a lot of credit cards. Do you have any tips for managing them?
Of course, when using a credit card, it's important to spend only what you can afford in full each month to avoid paying interest and build good credit at the same time.
Solid advice. So don't go shopping unless you have enough cash.
As it is.
Okay, let's flip the script. How can a person use their bank to help them make money?
Good question. One way is to take advantage of high-yield savings accounts. These accounts have good interest rates, so your money grows faster. Another option is a certificate of deposit or CD. They lock your money up for a set amount, time, and should pay more interest.
Sounds interesting. But what about loans? Most people are afraid to borrow money.
That's true, but debt can be really helpful. When used wisely, for example, a mortgage can help you buy a home, and student loans help you invest in your education. The key is to only borrow what you can afford to pay back.
Understood. Debt isn't the enemy. It's a tool, as long as you are smart about it.
As it is.
Sarah, this is very helpful. Before we conclude, what advice would you give to someone who feels lost when it comes to banking?
I will say this. Don't be afraid to ask questions, whether it's talking to your bank's customer service department or researching online. Learning the basics can help a lot. Banking is here to help you. It doesn't make you stressed out.
That's lovely. Thank you so much for joining us today. If people want to know more, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram or visit me on my website. I'm always sharing tips to make money management easier.
Perfect. And for all listeners, if you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Submit your questions in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay smart, stay curious, and control your money.